Live from the Clement J. Zablocki Medical Center, it's Milwaukee's hometown morning show on KLH.
The Milwaukee VA Medical Center celebrating Veterans Day on Monday, which is November 12th, of course, in the main chapel to honor our American heroes. Veterans Day on Sunday. You'll see a lot of tributes being paid at Lambeau Field, for example, and all over the United States. Monday, though, if you want to come, and it's, by the way, the public is invited to attend, come on out. It's going to be an amazing day with the American Legion Band, the Rifle Valley, and guest speaker Vietnam vet Joe Campbell. That's Monday here at the VA. And we've got some special guests here. We wanted to talk to these ladies. They came up, and we talked to them off air earlier. And first we have Mandy here. Hi, Mandy.
Hi, thank you for
and
having
Melissa.
me.
Melissa is here as well. I don't know what that is.
Some kind of an emergency, it sounds like.
Yeah, think so. Don't freak out, Marcus. It's not feedback. There's something going on here.
Okay, it stopped.
Melissa,
Hello.
what we talked about with you was, I think, very fascinating, and that is the misperception that a lot of people have about the VA. What is your official role here? What do you do?
So I'm a lead in the eligibility admissions department, and I'm also a lead in the emergency department as well. So my biggest job here is getting veterans enrolled at the VA.
Okay, so these misconceptions, misperceptions that people have, they think that you have to have combat or be in the military in wartime to be eligible.
Correct, and that is not correct at all. You could have served your 24 months, 2 years, and luckily not got called up to war. And you know, if you have an honorable discharge, your income is correct, you're eligible.
So as long as you did your service, whether it was active or not.
Correct.
What about this? What about if they have other insurance?
Nope, you can have 5 different insurances and still come to the VA. That does not matter to us.
What if you are older and you've never come for service here?
Then start coming now. Why not?
What if you're younger?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We like the young, the old, mediums, everybody.
What are some of the other things that people think that are wrong?
You have to be disabled. You had to have gotten hurt while in combat. There's a lot of misconceptions, and please don't believe them. Please come in and talk to us. We will definitely set you straight and have you apply and get you enrolled.
What about your, you talked a little bit about ER. You have an expansion coming up?
Yes, our ER is expanding. A lot of people don't know our ER is actually 24 hours. So if a veteran has an emergency, they can most definitely come here and be seen. We are expanding. It's supposed to open hopefully sometime in December. So our wait times will definitely decrease.
That's good to know.
And
Yes.
if people have questions about eligibility?
Come talk to me.
Okay.
Come talk to me. We are also trying to get out in the community more. We were at Irish Fest, Indian Summer, State Fair. I'm going to Northwestern Mutual next week. So if you would like me to come out and to any festival, your employer, send me an email or call me.
Mandy, you are with the medical lab.
I am a medical laboratory scientist.
Okay. So what Mandy told us was that while so many people here are worried and concerned with your outsides, they kind of look at you from the inside out. That's what you guys do.
Correct, yes. 75 to 80% of all medical decisions are based on laboratory data. So we are very important behind the scenes. We are critical to doctors and nurses. They couldn't do their job without us, and we obviously could not do our job without them.
So what's the dilemma, though, that you guys have?
There are, on average, every year about 12,000 openings for medical laboratory scientists with only 5,000 graduates each year.
Okay, so let's talk about that. I have a daughter who's a junior in high school, and right now her whole class is thinking about where they're going to go to school and what they're going to do. So she has some friends who want to do something in medical but don't really know what. So explain
That
the
is
degree
exactly how I started. Most of us started as nursing majors, or a lot of us did, because we didn't know that this career existed, because you've never heard of us. I had started as a nursing major, went to my friend's house, whose mom is a nurse, and she says, "Mandy, you don't want to be a nurse." And I said, "I know, but I don't know what I want to do." Their neighbor came over. Shout out to Keegan Hallrath, thank you. And he said, my mom's a med tech. Do you know what a med tech is? And I said, no. He goes, she gets to play with blood. I said, that's gross. So I went back up to my dorm at Oshkosh. I was in my first semester, my freshman year. And I Googled medical technology. We're called medical technologists, medical laboratory scientists, or clinical laboratory scientists. And UW Oshkosh's program was the first thing that popped up. It is a 4-year bachelor's degree. I have a major in medical technology, a minor in chemistry, and a minor in microbiology. And then after your 3 to 4 years at your university, then you go on and do about a year-long internship. The VA actually has a partnership, an internship program with Marquette and UW Oshkosh. So I did my internship here about 9 years ago, and I was fortunate enough to be hired on here. So, and we actually do currently have 1 third shift opening with a few openings on the horizon. So go to usajobs.gov and apply for those.
Very cool. What an interesting take on it all.
Yes.
You must be in the medical lab too, so
Yeah.
she likes that.
So basically, anything that the doctor takes out of you, you guys get and figure it out.
Correct. So generally how it starts is it'll come out of your body. They're going to give it to us. We're going to figure out what's wrong with you. We'll sit at our microscope. We'll run it on our big, giant analyzers. Should you need a blood transfusion, we're the ones that are typing your blood and making sure that your blood type is appropriate to the unit we're going to give you. If you get the wrong unit, that's not good. Our blood bank is actually regulated by the FDA because it's considered manufacturing a drug when you issue a unit of blood. So that's kind of the upfront part. Then we have the back, which our pathology assistants, they get more of the bigger chunks of things. And then those go onto our histotechs. And then they slice things and put them on slides and stain them, and our pathologists get them. And then we also have a cytotechnologist who deals with more of the liquidy things, looking for cancerous cells. So we are a huge integral part of the hospital, but you never see us.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Yeah, I was just going to say, enjoy your breakfast, everybody.
I stop at Dunkin' Donuts every morning.
Okay, I was just curious because you gotta have a strong stomach to do that.
You get used to it.
Do you?
Yep. I have the coolest job in the world. So
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Melissa, thank you for your time, Missy.